First of all, I want to thank everybody here, obviously Ms. Vicki White, and also the Canoga, West Hills, Women's Federated, for even having me here. So I appreciate that. So who am I? My name is Christian Morales, and I'm a candidate for governor of California. Okay? So thank you for having me here today. I'll keep this short because I have about 5 minutes. Okay, fair enough. So why am I running for governor, first and foremost? And what is my vision for California that differs from other candidates that are currently in the race? So first and foremost, I decided to put my name in the ring because I felt we needed to have somebody that could actually compete and beat Governor Gavin Newsom. Yeah. Everyone in this room, I'm sure, has an issue, whether it's homelessness, whether it's housing costs, whether it's immigration, perhaps, whether it's the vaccine, the mandates that were mandated down on us, medical freedom. Everyone has their one particular issue that they're fighting for. And I'm here to tell you that I pretty much am in line with every single Republican principle in terms of what we should be doing differently than this Democratic governor has mandated down on us in the state of California. Unfortunately, nothing's going to change unless we obviously win. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to win this election. And so I want to focus this speech on how I'm going to do that. How I'm going to be able to bridge that 20% gap in terms of when people have ran for governor previously. Meg Whitman, perhaps you've met her in her trail 10 years ago when she ran. She spent $140 million. And bless her soul, she unfortunately came up short by more than 20 percentage points. Neil Kashkari, when he ran against Governor Brown, he also lost by more than 20 percentage points. John Cox lost by more than 20 percentage points. And most recently here in the recall, Larry Elder lost by more than 20 percentage points. So what am I trying to do to bring people to the Republican Party? So first of all, and please bear with me, because I know people may or may not agree with some of my policy points, but first of all, I'm fully bilingual, so hablo español, okay? And I'm actually running multiple campaigns, one in Spanish and one in English, because I feel it's necessary. 40% of the electorate here in California speaks Spanish and is Latino. So, and make no mistake, these people, it doesn't matter how poor of a neighborhood they're in, moms are frustrated for the same very much reasons that the women in this community may be frustrated. They have the same frustration points. The children are not learning, they have crime, they have homelessness. The same issues you guys will probably talk about in many of the meetings that you've talked about previous to this meeting, they are talking around their dinner table, and they have the same concerns. It's just how it's being communicated to them. So I'm trying to bring a little bit of more of a level-head approach in terms of how I communicate. I know that the Republican Party outside of California can get a little bit, let's just say, excited at times, and rightfully so, because there is, let's just say, there's a lot of issues going on in this country, specifically regarding the border, okay? But that talk oftentimes gets used against us, against our party. And somebody that's been a lifelong conservative, lifelong Republican, okay, it sickens me, because I'm originally from Guatemala, okay, and I know that my country of birth, although I came here legally, my dad was an academic at Purdue University. He got his PhD in genetics, and I'm privileged that we came here in such a manner. But I understand why people are leaving their countries. So we need to do something about that. We need people that are actually going to try to resolve the issues. Otherwise, we're going to have the mess that we have on our hands. And it's going to be a catastrophe here when Title 42, if you guys are aware of what that is, gets rescinded. It's just going to be, there's a reason why, unfortunately, they're using this as a political weapon. And it's a shame because you have mainly women, young women, that have been violated by a lot of these cartel members that are bringing them across the border. And that's something that doesn't get mentioned much. So I'm trying to be somebody that is actually going to provide solutions to resolving this issue. And I feel because of my background, and I worked for 20 years in manufacturing here in California, and I've seen this state be gutted. I feel if this race is about economic issues, the Republican Party has a chance to win. If this race, unfortunately, is about social issues, I think we're going to come up short, in my opinion. So I'm focusing on the bread and butter issues that a lot of families are facing, housing affordability, crime, the lack of jobs. We have the highest poverty rate in the state. We have the highest unemployment rate. every single discussion that we've had up to this point, this big meeting has been pretty much a little bit on a sour note, and I'm here to offer hope. Hope that we can actually bring in new people into our party, and I think we can, if we do it in such a way that really is inclusive. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm running an inclusive campaign, and I'm new to politics, so maybe I'm a little bit naive in that sense. I'll be very honest, but I'm campaigning also on my website. I have my campaign flyers, which by the way are over here on the table with business cards if you elect to pick one up. I've translated them into multiple languages, and I know that people say, well, you should learn English. Well, of course. You should, absolutely, you should learn English. But I understand that people that come here oftentimes don't speak very good English. So if we can attract new people by having their native language, so be it. At this point, with how the situation is in this state, I think we need to be open to different ideas to attract new people. Democrats certainly are using every tool in their toolbox, fairly or unfairly oftentimes, to marginalize us and call us racist, call us names, say that we're not compassionate, when actually Republicans donate on a greater percentage than liberal people. But my point is this: ultimately, what I hope to do with this race is to offer a different option for people in this state. Yes, there's other candidates that are running, but I hope that at the end of the day, when you guys go and you guys vote on June 7th, you ask yourself, can this person win in November? Can this person really be competitive? And I feel I'm the only person right now running for governor that can actually be competitive. And I'll finish up with this. So I know you look at me and you probably think, oh my, this gentleman looks kind of young. Okay, I'm older than Ron DeSantis. Okay, I'll just say it that way. Okay? I feel a little. I may look young on the outside, but after working in factories for 20 years, I'm a little old on the inside. Old in a good way, but with all due respect to everybody in this room. So I hope to earn your vote. And if you have any questions regarding my candidacy, or if you want to learn more about me, my name is Christian Morales, and I hope to earn your vote. And again, thank you for having me today. Thank you. Really appreciate it.